So today I want to go over accessories for the AD100 and the Godox AD100, Godox V1, because they all fit. Now, I have some of the Godox accessories, I just don't like them. But I was lucky enough to have accessories for the Profoto A1, A10, A1X, whatever. And they work perfectly on the AD100 and the V1. That being said, like, this, I would go with the Angler. Which is, it works, but I like the Angler system better because the magnets just aren't that strong on here to hold this. Like, if the stand drops a little bit, this is going. With the new Angler, they have that new locking mechanism that holds us in perfectly. So spending, twice as much on a Profoto, so it says Profoto, there's no other benefit. And that's not a benefit. But the items for the accessories for the Profoto A10, A1 work on here perfectly. And I love these accessories because I love the build quality over the Godox build quality. Everything from grids, which I just love these grids, to the dome. Even the bounce card is a better product in my opinion. But these are pricey. I'm not going to say any different. And especially something like this. I love this thing. It holds it well, and it allows me to use these type of accessories. This is the Zoom. The Magnum works fantastic in here. I love what the accessories for this system do. I just straight out, I love it. Now, the gels are incredible. Like, I've had these for so many years and they're solid. They're expensive. You buy them in the kits, you get a better price. But they're just solid. The correction gels, these are amazing. I'm just happy with the accessories from the Profoto line for the Godox AD100 and V1. Even the barn doors, like I said, this stuff is not cheap, but it's going to last you a long, long time, and they work flawlessly. They're extremely well made, and they are backed by Profoto. If something happens to these, they're going to take care of it for you, which is nice. The grids come in, the 10 degree, 20 degree. The wide angle, this is the only product. It's one of my favorite because the wide angle distribution of light is incredible with this thing. But this is the only item that has ever given me an issue as far as quality. I had one fall apart, and I believe other people have as well. You just have to take care of this one a little bit more than the others. I don't even know if you can get these because I think they discontinued them. Maybe for that reason. They just haven't put out a new one yet. But these are fantastic. Man, if you need a wide light, especially on the the AD100, absolutely positively amazing. Anyway, so then you have the new items, which I absolutely love. So the first one is the Fresnel, which does boost the power quite a bit. Really love this thing. And I was going back and forth with the Fresnel and the Magnum. Let me just show you that. This is the Magnum. Another item which I'm really going to take advantage of. So this, and it comes with the grid. So you get the power boost and control. It works perfectly. Again, whether you have the V1 or the Godox AD100, these all work amazing. And this magnet it's not coming off. but they work. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to shoot anybody with these today, but I want to show you some of the light patterns on some of the units so you can, get an idea of what they do and how well they do it. I'll just use the AD100. It's going to be the same with the V1. Obviously, the positive side with the V1 is you do have, the zoom control, which, can even take these a little bit further. But, I'm not saying go out and spend money on these if you have the Godox lineup already. But if you want really, really good quality accessories for either the V1 or the AD100, don't discount the Pro Photo ones, because sometimes spending a little bit extra actually is worth it. And for these accessories, for me, I believe they're 100% worth it because the options that they give you. This is expensive as hell. The Pro Photo Click softbox by the Angler, those two, yes. Well, this versus like a S bracket. I hate S brackets. I mean, I can't stand them. I hate the size. I hate everything about them. This doesn't give you much of a better form factor, but it is a better form factor. And being able to use these kind of things on this, because I love some of the Pro Photo lineup for modifiers, I like that too. So just my opinion. But let's, I'm going to do some just against the white backdrop. I'll just take the light down quite a bit so you can actually see the patterns and see what you think. But not too in detail, just, white wall kind of stuff. So you can, have a better idea what these do. Anyway, thanks for watching as always, and let's do that shoot. So these examples are really down and dirty. The first one, this is just the bare bulb on the AD100. It has great coverage and it's a smooth fall off. Now this is the wide. You'll notice that there's less of a hot spot. It does take down the light just a little bit. I just set the camera to one setting and shot all of these straight so you can see what it does. Now the dome, I love this dome. I like it a little bit better than the Godox one, just for the form factor. I'm not sure if it's better or worse than the light output from the Godox one. Now the first grid I'm using is the 20-degree grid. Obviously you do lose some light, but it's still a decent amount of light and a good light pattern. The next one is the 10-degree grid, and you'll see this tighten up quite a bit. This gives you really great control. These are made extremely well. You can beat the hell out of these grids and they're going to last you forever. Barn doors are barn doors. I'm not going to go through the different configurations with barn doors. You know what they are and what you can do with them. So there's, just that. Now the Fresnel is going to magnify the light that comes out of this thing. That's why it's in this shape form factor. That tube is a straight tube, so it's showing that, but the power boost is great. This on the AD100 is spectacular. I love the light pattern. I love the fall off. This is a great accessory to have. Add on the grid to tighten this up, and it's even more versatile. This Magnum, Click Magnum, is a must buy for this light. It boosts the power, creates great light, great fall off. Now I'm just showing you the gels because they're just nice gels, high quality, and they work fantastic. Now this is the regular Magnum with the adapter, so you can see what this can do. This is all the way in, and I'm going to pull it out a little bit to show you that it tightens up. Anyway, that's the lineup. Hope you enjoyed and hope you got something out of this.